Hey guys, it's Kim. It's been a long time since I did a book review. Mainly because I have had a lot going on in my life personally and with my mental health, and I am seeing somebody to help me with that. And also, I work a full-time job and am going to grad school part-time, so I haven't had much time to read. But I did read this. I read this. Mad World by Hannah McBride, and y'all know I love me some Hannah, right? Because I loved Sanctum, okay? And so of course I pre-ordered this bad boy, just like I have pre-ordered the second bad boy, which is coming. Mad as Hell is the second book. This is I'm sliding over here. My thing's charging, y'all, so don't die on us. So Mad World is a complete departure from Sanctum, and some people it was not their cup of tea, and I mean that's fine. So Hannah has described it as a bully romance, and I haven't read any bully romance. Okay, so I'm not an expert on bully romance. But I don't really feel like it's a true bully romance. And here's why I say that. Because there's certain circumstances as to why the relationship is the way it is. And that changes throughout the book. So that may be in line with other bully romances. I don't know. All I know is I loved it. Okay? 5 stars, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 5, whatever. I love this freaking book. Okay. So the main character is Madison, right? And I love Madison. And we get to see Madison's whole life change. All her circumstances change, right? And this, and she gets, of course, I love that there's a best friend. Just like we had in Sanctum, we get this awesome, there's a girl who's her bestie who's in her corner, because both our girls, right, Madison and Sky, need somebody in their corner. So I'm so happy that they get that, because it just I'm like, oh, I love it, sisterhood. But we get to see the relationship and the dynamic between Madison and Ryan change. And y'all, Ryan Kane is all the alpha hole that you could ever need and want. Vanetta at Book Besties and Pete at Consequence of Reading and Tammy at These Things I Love. They were all like, oh, Ryan Kane. I'm like, I mean, we read a lot of books, okay? So for them to be losing it over somebody, they got to be pretty good, right? And so I just go into the book knowing that these 3 ladies have already been salivating over Ryan Kane. They're like, I can't wait for you to read it. And they were not wrong, because all the good girls and all the minds I was here for, all of it. So, yeah. So 5 out of 5. It ends. So, okay, what I thought I was going to get and what I thought was going to happen, because of course I'm messaging them and I'm like, ooh, I bet this happens. And they're like, just keep reading. What I thought was going to happen did not happen. And Hannah is good for that. Hannah is one of those that you think A is going to happen, and instead she gives you B. And I think Hannah's kind of devious like that. I think maybe her mind's a little devious, right? That she's like, oh, you think A's going to happen, huh? You think we're trotting down the lane to A? Well, watch this. Here's B. And then while you're like, wait a minute, what's going on with B? Then out of nowhere, boom, here comes C. And you're like, well, where did that come from? So I did not expect what happened, and what I did expect to happen didn't happen, and I'm waiting for the next book so I can find out if that gonna happen or not. But in the meantime, if you like possessive Alpha Holes, then Ryan Kane and Mad World is for you. So, yeah, so that's my review of Mad World. I freaking loved it. I can't wait for the next one. I have already pre-ordered it. And Hannah, I need a virtual signing so I can get my paperback copy. Please and thank you. All right, y'all, take care. Bye-bye.